Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy. I hope you're doing really well wherever or whenever in the world that you are. Today we're talking about my February TBR. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. If you're just passing through looking for some February recommendations, that's wonderful too. It's nice to have you. But let's get right into it. Carrying over from January, I have two books that I didn't get to that I really wanted to, / I've started and am in the middle of. The first one is Harrow the Ninth by Tamsyn Muir. I'm like 15% in. I don't know, y'all. I think I have to decide for myself if I read it in February, glorious, and if I don't, I might need to DNF because I need to listen to what I'm feeling. I got to listen to my heart, and I've been reading this book for months now, and so we'll see. Hopefully I read it this month and I love it and it's great, but I need to set a boundary with that book in particular. The other book that I'm in the middle of is Blackathon. I'm maybe 60 pages or so in. I'm really enjoying it, so I will definitely finish that one in February. But those are two that are carrying over from January. Those are very much my TBR veterans that I need to either finish or DNF. For book clubs that I'm in, our Honey and Spice read by Bolu Babalola. That book club is mid-February, so I still have a couple weeks to read that. And for the book club Broads Who Book, the one with my sisters and our family friends, our next pick is This Time Tomorrow by Emma Straub, I believe is the author. And I don't know anything about this story other than there might be some time travel. I kind of love jumping into these book club books pretty blind. I don't want to read too much more, so I'm excited. And this is my first book by this author that I've ever read, so I'm very curious, and I'm hoping it's going to be a home run. I am loosely hoping to participate in 3 readathons this month. For anyone who lives outside the United States, February is Black History Month, and so I'm gonna be, like I said, loosely participating in the Black Romantathon. I think it's between February 6th and February 12th, and it's all about reading romance books from Black authors. And I think there's a bingo board with some fun prompts like where the love interests are over 30 years old, Black love, YA, and like a few others. So I think that will be really fun. I'm just excited to just read so much romance this month. Sometimes during the year, I really try and diversify my reading and choose from other genres. But man, February is like the one month where I feel like across the world, everyone is reading a lot of romance, and so I really lean in and I get really excited. Almost every year, February is like my best reading month, stats-wise and enjoyment-wise, and so I'm very, very excited. So that's one readathon I'm going to be participating in during February. I'll link the announcement videos for all of these readathons in the description box below. Definitely go read. Get access to all the visuals, the prompts. That'll have all the information there, more so than I know off the top of my head. The next readathon that I'm going to participating in is all month long, called Blackathon. I'll link the announcement video and all that information down below. And I think I'm gonna try to aim for being on Team Ocean, which again, the creator commented that that's a team that they're keeping romance readers in mind. So I'm like, yep, sign me up. And I'm very excited about that. The only book I know for sure I'm probably gonna read is the group book, which is Fake It Till You Bake It by Jamie Wesley, I think. I'll leave it up here so you can see the cover and the author and all that information. So very excited about both of those. I'm also planning, again, on like loosely participating in the Romantasy Readathon, which is all around reading fantasy romance. And I think that is the week after Black Romantathon. So I think it starts the 12th or 13th and goes till the 18th. And yeah, I don't have, for these readathons in general, I kind of have been curating a collection of books that I might want to choose from just to like give myself lots and lots of options. But I want to really embrace the mood reader in me and just kind of like from that big list, just pick and choose. So I'm not gonna say in this video specifically what exact books I'm gonna read for what prompts. I will do reading vlogs for some of the readathons, maybe not all, but at least some. So keep your eyes out for those videos. So those are kind of my general plans for February. I'm gonna be reading a lot of romance, and as best I can, I'm gonna be participating in some fun romance themed Black History Month themed readathons, but I also have my TBR jar. Now, if you haven't already, take a peek at the community post on my channel. If you want to incorporate any of your votes into the, like, your TBR contributions, I'm still waiting for like a few more recommendations to roll in across Instagram, YouTube. So feel free to either leave in the comments down below on that community post or message me on Instagram if you want to add any of your recommendations to that list. But for today, I'm just going to pick from my 3 jars of the 23 books I want to read in 2023, series I want to get to, and then my owned TBR. So let's do that. I also made an executive decision that if I picked something from my jar and I didn't get to it in that like particular month, I was just gonna put it right back into the jar to get picked again. I don't have it in me to like do punishments or anything for myself because I'm just too much of a mood reader and I would not set myself up for success with that or enjoyment. And so I wanna really like honor what mood I'm in. And so, like I said when I introduced the TBR jar, this gives me some guidance on like where to go or what to maybe prioritize, but it is not like the end all be all of what I must read every month. So just a heads up for anyone new. All right, we're gonna start with yellow is my series color, I think. Last month I picked Empire Storms by Sarah J. Maas and I didn't get to it. So we'll see does she pop up again this month? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Put this down. That is so funny. It's like Sarah J. Maas has rigged it. Well, okay. Empire Storms, you really want to be read, and I'm gonna try and listen to that. So I feel like, could I count this as fantasy romance? Is this a romance? I kind of forget. It's been a while since I've jumped into this series, but great. We saw her in January and she's back. So love that for me. Next are the green cards. These books are from the list of 23 books I want to read in 2023. So let's see. What did I pick last month? Frenchman's Creek. Spoiler alert, I loved that book. So let's see what I pick this time. Is it? Okay. Kaikeyi, I think that's how you say it, by Vaishnavi Patel. I have this on hold on my Libby app right now. So if it becomes available, I'll read this. And if not, I mean, I'm just kind of waiting for my hold to become available. Let me pick another one just in case, because, you know, that's a little out of my control. So I'll pick another one. Okay, let's see what's pick number 2. I can't read that backwards. Finding Me by Viola Davis. Great. I have heard really good things about this memoir, so love that for me. And one of my reading goals was to read a nonfiction every month. So this fits the bill. So great. All right, my last bowl is just all the owned books that I have across the various mediums. I've got my physical TBR books, Kindle, and audio books. Let's see, what do I want to grab? Okay. Who are you? The Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wang. This is a standalone fantasy that I have been wanting to read for, oh my God, is it years? This is definitely like a veteran TBR. I own the audiobook, I think, of this. I don't know if I'm in the mood for this. I'm gonna choose one more just in case. Give myself, again, I need a little flexibility. I need some options. All right, so what's my buffer pick? Oh Lord, I keep picking them up upside down today. Oh Lord, The Body Keeps the Score by Bessel van der Kolk. I'm not really in the mood to read either of these, but we'll see. You know, this, because it is a pretty like dense nonfiction text all around learning about understanding trauma and kind of its effects on our physiological responses, I think. I might start, maybe my goal with this one is to start it this month, because I just don't foresee me like powering through and reading this in one go. I think I'm gonna have to read it chunk by chunk, chapter by chapter, section by section, whatever. Well, the jar has spoken. We'll see. We'll see which of these I got to. So just a recap, Empire Storms has come back up. So I think that's a sign. I'm gonna read that. That's from my series pile. From my 23 books I want to read in 2023, the two I picked was Kaikeyi by Vaishnavi Patel and or Finding Me by Viola Davis. And then from my just own TBR, the picks were sort of Kaigen and The Body Keeps the Score, which I own physically. All right. Not many of these are romances, which is the mood I'm in, but it might be nice to break things up here and there throughout the month. We'll see. I have in my mind very ambitious reading plans for February, despite it being the shortest month. And I'm very excited. I have a lot of reading momentum right now. I've had a really solid January, so I think, you know, I want to keep that going. That's all I got for you guys today, my little February TBR. I don't have the physical stack to show you, so oops. I feel like I want to invest in more physical books just so I can like have the prop to show you, but I know myself and that's not going to happen. Anyways, that's all I got. Let me know down in the comments below, what are you hoping to read in February? Are you participating in any readathons? I know there's also a few that I'm not joining necessarily. Like I know there's a readathon centered around novellas. So let me know if you're participating in any of those. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.